I'm Wendy with Nashville Restoration, and I'm going to show you how to paint props for Halloween to make anything look dingy and dark and Halloweenish and gothic. The secret is use a latex paint, a house paint. You can either use a flat or a satin. The secret to it, to make it look like this, to make it look like this on top, is to add plaster of Paris to the paint. I'm going to put that recipe up on the screen. But that in effect makes chalk paint, not chalkboard paint, but chalk paint. You're basically taking your latex paint, you're adding plaster of Paris to it, and making a paint that when you paint it and sand it, it gives it this effect right here. So when your piece is freshly painted, it is going to look fairly black, fairly basic black. But here's the difference. Here's what happens when you put the chalk in the chalk paint. This area right here is what the paint looks like before it's sanded. So you sand it, and it doesn't take much. As soon as you scuff it up, it has that effect right there. There's some more places I touched up. So just simply scuffing chalk paint that is black. Another spot here. Scuffing up the black chalk paint makes it look very Halloweenish, graveyardish, and perfect for props, which I've actually built in lots of Halloween props. The edges, if you're using, like making a coffin, a great way to do that is the edges. Anywhere there's an edge on the wood, run the sandpaper along there, and it shows through the wood a little bit. The wood grain shows through, and that gives it that distressed gothic look. Okay, here's another one of our props for this year. This is going to be a chair we use in a scene, but this right now has the chalk paint on it, the latex paint with the plaster of Paris added. This is what it looks like before you sand it and distress it. So I will show you what happens and how easy it is to get that look. It doesn't take much to run the sandpaper over it to give it that aged and distressed look. The cool thing about chalk paint is if you have fabric things that you want to do, you can also use the chalk paint on the fabric. That's what this is. And in the same way as you sand this and age it, you can do the same thing to your upholstery. So if you even wanted to do like a couch, you could do that for one of your scenes. That's what I have today. Painting Halloween props. Use chalk paint and check back for more videos. Thank you.